My stepmother called me a stranger for 7 years. My father secretly named me his medical decision maker instead of her. It was 3:14 a.m. when the hospital called me. Not Donna, me. Your father was admitted 2 hours ago, the woman said. You're listed as his healthcare proxy. I need to speak with you about his care. I sat up so fast the dog fell off the bed. His what? It's on file from 3 weeks ago, she said. You're the primary contact. I hadn't known that. My father hadn't told me. I'm Nadia Kessler. My dad, Paul, ran a hardware store on Route 9. My mother died when I was 9. He was the one who sat on the bathroom floor with me at 2 in the morning after. He smelled like sawdust and coffee. Every October, we drove to a lake and caught nothing, on purpose, and he told the same stories about my mother every year. 2 years after she died, he married Donna Ashcroft. I was 11. 4 months into the marriage, at a 4th of July barbecue, a neighbor crouched down and asked who I was. Donna didn't glance my way. Oh, that's Paul's daughter, from before. I told myself I'd misheard the emphasis. I hadn't. 6th grade, a choir concert. Donna told a woman she was here for my husband's kid. 17, a funeral. She corrected a cousin gently that I wasn't blood family on this side. My graduation, cap and gown. My dad 15 feet away. A church friend asked if I was the one from his first marriage. Donna said something like that and turned to ask about someone else's daughter. College move-in day. My roommate's mother asked if I was her daughter. Donna laughed. Oh, I'm just the stepmom. I'm not the one who has to actually miss her. I never told my dad. Each time alone felt too small to be worth the conversation. Then, a Tuesday in March, my father called from a parking lot. A mass on his pancreas. Stage 3. Locally advanced. Here's what Donna didn't know. 3 weeks after the diagnosis, my father drove to a lawyer's office and named me, not her, his sole medical power of attorney. He never told her the directive existed. 6 days before the hospital called me at 3:14 a.m., my Aunt Colleen called with something she'd overheard at a book club potluck. She said she'd written it down so she wouldn't get it wrong. Basically, a stranger who happened to grow up in the house. That was Donna's exact phrase. About me, to a room full of her friends. The chemo worked. The Whipple procedure went well. 4 days post-op, his fever spiked to 103.6. A resident said the word sepsis, and the whole hallway went quiet. Donna arrived at 4:40 a.m. in pajama pants under her coat. The charge nurse told her updates were going to the listed proxy, not spouse. Proxy. There's been a mistake, Donna said. I'm his wife. I've been his wife 16 years. By 9 the next morning, her attorney had filed an emergency motion, a restraining order on the directive, a petition for co-guardianship, a claim that my father lacked capacity when he signed it. Thomas Whitaker had a video of the March consultation. My father, lucid, naming me by name, in his own steady voice. This isn't a strong motion, Whitaker told me, but it still has to be heard before the hospital moves on anything time-sensitive. That's the actual danger. Not that we lose time. Foster Lang called the next morning with an offer, co-decision-making for Donna, if we dropped the motion. I said no, before Whitaker finished the sentence. Then his intestine leaked, infection spilling into his abdomen. Dr. Marsh needed emergency consent by 11 p.m. or the surgical window closed. Hospital counsel wouldn't let anyone operate while the motion sat unresolved on a judge's desk 20 minutes away. I need your decision in the next few minutes, Dr. Marsh said, crouched in front of my chair, still in her surgical cap. Not to rush you. Every minute his numbers get worse. I looked down at the consent form. The print swam on the page. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. Grace Okonkwo put a paper cup of water in them and said, you just have to be here. At 10:02 p.m., a security officer tried to stop her in the hallway. The door to the consultation room burst open. Full story on the channel linked below.